invitations to alumni who have made exceptional contributions to the Hall of Fame, to the community. Tonight is no exception. We also honor someone who's made a special contribution to the Community Hall of Fame and was a pretty good football player in his own right. Sal Ciccarelli, class of 1959. Sal has been a member of the Hall of Fame board since it was formed 2 decades ago. It was Sal who made sure that the Hall could award over $29,000 in scholarship money over the past 15 years to the top Watertown male and female athletes. He did it by fundraising and recruiting in the community. Sal Ciccarelli's support has been instrumental to the success of the Hall of Fame scholarship program. As a football player, Sal was the only junior started as a junior and played exceptionally well. Frank Aracali, one of his teammates, talked about Sal's contributions to the team in 1957. Only 150 to 160 pounds, but still a terrific running back with outstanding quickness. Sal Ciccarelli was also an exceptionally good student at Watertown High School, vice president of his sophomore class, then class president in both his junior and senior years. After Watertown High School, Sal went on to Boston University and Suffolk Law School. After law school, Sal began his extraordinary contributions to the community. His support for Watertown sports and Watertown youth was shared by his late wife, Norma, who he married in 1964. Same year, Norma was elevated to Watertown's Assistant Director of Recreation, supervising female sports. Sports in Watertown were a bond that Sal and Norma shared until Norma's untimely death this past February. Ciccarelli family raised 4 children in Watertown: Peter, Kristen, David, and Stephen, and all the Ciccarelli children were involved in local sports in the 1980s and the early 1990s. Whether it was Little League baseball, school teams, or pickup games, Sal and Norma Ciccarelli were actively involved. Sal has served Watertown citizens in several political capacities: state representative, elected in January 1977, holding the position for 10 years. Member of the town council, served for 10 years and 8 as vice president. Active community leader, active in promoting Watertown sports and special projects such as the Watertown Arsenal Reuse Committee. Sal is a popular figure, popular because he cares about people, he cares about children, he cares about the educational programs in the community, and he's recognized by this town for his great heart. Sal Ciccarelli, class of 1959.
Ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate the wonderful crowd that we have this evening for this event. When Bob Caprillion called me a little short while ago to inform me that the board of directors wanted to induct me into the Hall of Fame, my response was, "It's about time." However, he explained that the delay was because I was so big in high school that the board wanted to investigate to see if I was on steroids. But in all seriousness, I do want to thank the board of directors for this very distinguished honor this evening. And I also want to congratulate all the other inductees. In a team sport, one's teammates often make one successful. And for me, that was certainly the case. I was fortunate to have played with many talented athletes, some of whom have already been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Names like Mike McLaughlin, Joe Basile, Rich Green, Dave O'Brien, Bob Caponana, Bob Naughton, Al Varaki. Some of these individuals are here this evening. The interesting thing is that many of us are still either living in Watertown or nearby. I think that everyone will agree that those friendships that we made playing sports in high school last a lifetime. And the attendance at these functions is the best evidence of that. When Bob Caprillion asked me to serve on the board of directors over 15 years ago, I readily accepted. I felt, as did he, that Watertown has had many very talented high school athletes through the years, and that there should be a way to highlight their achievements. We have all grown up with our own hometown heroes who served as role models for us, and it has been a wonderful experience to come to these ceremonies and see them inducted into the Hall of Fame. It has also been a very rewarding experience to see the success of this Hall of Fame over the years. This dinner has been an occasion to get together with old friends and has become a cross-generational reunion for many who look forward to this ceremony, much like the Thanksgiving Day football game. I have always maintained a love for Watertown, a great little community, rich in its history, diversity, and the services it offers its citizens. Watertown students have had the fortune of having dedicated teachers, coaches, and administrators who make certain the best is offered to the youth of Watertown. We in the Hall have attempted to augment the interest and support of high school athletics. With monetary awards, the Hall has sought to help student athletes who go on to further their education. And we are happy to report in this our 15th year, as Bob Naughton mentioned, we have given out over $30,000 and helped over 60 students. This year, we will be giving out $5,000 thanks to the generosity of our patrons and our friends. I have had the honor to serve the town of Watertown in the state legislature for 10 years and on the town council for 10 years. I want to take this opportunity to thank the citizens of Watertown for that opportunity. And I especially want to thank my family, who put up with all the necessary commitments and intrusions into their lives as I pursued a public service career. As most of you are aware, this is a bittersweet evening for me, in that my life partner, my wife Norma, is not here to share this evening with us. However, I know that she is with us in spirit. She would have been so proud, since she was so involved in this wonderful town we call home. And due to the generosity of so many relatives and friends, the Hall will be making 2 awards this year and in future years in her memory. Tonight is for me a capstone of a career in public service. It is a distinct honor to be a part of such a distinguished group of inductees to the Hall. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless.